Hello again. The last time we saw this scene, you will remember that the shepherds had just arrived to see the newborn baby Messiah. I also told you that there would be some more visitors. Today we're going to find out who they were. Tradition says that 3 Magi arrived 12 days after Jesus' birth. We call that date Epiphany. The Magi were 3 wise men. Some people even call them kings. They were following an unusual star. They travelled from very far away to pay homage to the newborn King of the Jews. They wanted to bring to the new king some very special gifts in order to show their deep respect for him and their understanding of his future. Balthazar, how much further is it to Herod's palace in Jerusalem? My poor old feet are killing me.
Not far now, Melchior, I am sure. Let me just check.
At the 3rd camel lights, turn left, then take the first turning on your left. King Herod's palace will be on your right. Oh, about time. And where did you leave our old friend Gaspar?
Oh, poor old chap. Back at the camp. He's dead beat, you know. Very tired after all this travelling. I'm afraid he still hasn't got used to riding his camel so far. And you know, he's not as young as he used to be.
Ah, poor old chap. Though, now I come to think about it, I'm not feeling so spry myself. Bones are a little bit creaky and my feet hurt. I say, do you think you could possibly go ahead to Jerusalem by yourself to ask King Herod the way, then come back for Gaspar and me? Would you mind?
Okay, no problem.
Another visitor, your majesty. What ho, servant, another one? Saints alive, haven't I had enough visitors for one day? Says he's come a long way, your majesty. All the way from Arabia, I believe, sire. Oh, no, not one of those travelling salespeople again, trying to sell me something. Whatever it is, tell him I'm not interested. He said he'd come about another matter, sire. He said something about following a star, your majesty. A star? Oh, Lord, that's all we need. Another one of those desert lunatics. Oh, very well, show him in and let's get it over with.
Your Majesty.
Well, what do you want? I don't have much time.
My name is Balthazar, Your Majesty. I've travelled more than 2,000 kilometres. I'm not here for business. I have come because I and my companions, the other 2 unfortunately could not make it today, we are on a quest. We have come to ask you, Your Majesty, where we might find the newborn King of the Jews.
The newborn what?
King, Your Majesty, the newborn King of the Jews.
King? Did you say king?
Yes, Your Majesty. We have been following a most unusual star since its rising. Our studies tell us it portends the birth of the King of the Jews. We have come here to pay homage to him and to bring him some special gifts.
Homage? Pay homage? Gifts? Just a moment. Who is this king?
Oh, a very special king, Your Majesty. One whose star is in the sky. Only we don't know exactly where to find him. Our instruments only show so much. And the star, the one that led us to here, comes and goes. We saw it again yesterday, but today there is no sign.
I see. Very interesting. Alexa, see if you can find anything about a king, a newborn king of the Jews, and find out where he is to be born.
At once, Your Majesty. Oh, interesting. In Bethlehem, Your Majesty.
Bethlehem? In Bethlehem?
Yes, Your Majesty. Bethlehem, in the land of Judah. For thus it is written...
Alexa, stop! Yes, never mind the details. Well, look here now, Balthazar, my good friend. Go and search for this king of yours, and then come right back here to Jerusalem. Do you hear?
Yes, your majesty, I hear you.
And then I too will go and pay homage to him. Do you see, old buddy?
I beg your pardon, your majesty?
Oh, nothing. I was merely chuckling with delight at the thought of this dear little baby king. It will be such an honour to meet him. Well, off you go now, and don't forget to come straight back and tell me, good old buddy Balthazar.
Certainly, your majesty. I shall take my leave now.
Well, I suppose you could say that Balthazar gave King Herod a gift. Even though he had not meant to, he gave Herod the gift of information, which Herod planned to use in a not very nice way, since he did not at all like the idea of there being another king. Anyway, Balthazar went away and found his companions. They soon set off, travelling together to Bethlehem to meet the baby King Jesus. Oh, look, there's the star again. Hooray! I was beginning to think we'd never see it again.
Oh, good. You know what? I did not have a good feeling about that old King Herod's intentions. I think that after we leave Bethlehem, we should not come back to Jerusalem to see King Herod. What do you think, Melchior?
Oh, I agree. So this is how, on Christmas night, we had left Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus with the shepherds. Then, sometime later, the three Magi, who had followed the star, arrived at the stable in Bethlehem, and finding the child, they fell down and worshipped him. And bringing out their treasures, they gave him gifts, frankincense, myrrh, and gold. Gaspar gave frankincense, recognizing that he was God, and that he would pray for his people, and that the people would praise and worship him. Melchior gave gold, worthy of a king, because that's who Jesus was. Balthazar gave myrrh, because one day he would die for the world's sins. Maybe his mother, who watched him so quietly, understood, though she kept all these things in her heart. So if you think about it, we knowingly give gifts just because we love a person, or because we want to thank a person for doing something for us, to tell them how much we appreciate them. Merry Christmas to you all.